Welcome back everyone. So in this session, the book that we are going to study for this session is Listening Tutor. So the book that we are going to study in this session is Speaking Tutor 3A. Everyone, do you have book with all of you right now? Very good. If you have a book with you right now, please open your books to page 40. So now everyone, are you on page 40? Very good. If you are on page 40, you can see in your book, and the title of our lesson is the dialogue and practice. That is why in this lesson we are going to study a new dialogue which has a few keywords for all of you to study. And everyone, after you listen to the conversation, there are some questions that you need to answer. Without any further ado, everyone, let's get started. So before we go into the vocabulary section of our lesson today, I would like all of you to look at this question. So can you see the question here? So let me read the questions for all of you. What animals would you like to have as your pet? So everyone, I think all of you like to have pet, but what type of animal? Can be a dog, can be as a cat, or what type of animals in general? Alright, to help you decide what type of animal that you will choose as your pet, you need to look at two factors, which is my recommendation. So the first factor, one here, is the attitude of those animals, how that animal behaves. For example, dog. Is it easy for you to train that animals, the dog? Sure, dog is a little bit easy for you to train. You can train them to walk using only 2 feet, or you can train them to catch the thing for all of you. And the second one is the appearance. So animals have different appearance. Some are cute, some are very, very ugly. So appearance can help you decide what animal you will choose to become your pet. Very good. Everyone, now I hope you have one favorite animal in your minds already. So let's keep that animal in your minds. Now you are going to listen to a conversation between a reporter and a boy. And do you want to know what is the boy's favorite animals? Sure, you will hear what is his favorite animal. Now everyone, listen carefully and pay attention to the boy talking about his favorite animal. Now let's get started. Sure, now everyone, you have listened to the conversation. And in the conversation, there are some of the vocabulary that a little bit difficult for all of you. But don't worry, I am here to help you study those vocabulary. And after you learn all these vocabularies on the whiteboard, you will listen to the conversation again, and that time you will understand the whole thing, because all the words here have been explained by me already. So everyone, can you see the here. So can you see the vocabularies on the whiteboard here? So how many vocabularies are there? As you can see, there are 10 vocabularies, and those 10 vocabulary also come with 10 different definitions, but they are not in the correct order. What I would like all of you to do is to match the word with its definitions. So how can you do this? Everyone use a dictionary or the internet in order to check the meaning for each of the word. After you check the meaning, the definition is already here. So you just match the word with the correct definitions. Now everyone spend around 5 minutes in order to find the definition of this 10 word and match it with the correct words. Now everyone, are you ready? Okay, let's get started. Alright, now I have wrote some wrong word, which is wrong spelling. Okay, very good. This one is the correct one. I wrote SLOVE, which means love. Wrong, it is wrong. Okay, so this is the right spelling. So now everyone, let's look at the answer key. I think you already matched it with the correct one, but let's check it all together. So let's start with number 1, the word soul, everyone. This is the word soul. So the definition of the word soul is to find an answer. If you solve a problem, which means you find an answer to that problem, which is the solutions. Number 2, memories. The word memories. So the word memory refer to the thing that you can remember. So here is what you remember, which is letter E. Next, number 3, positive. Everyone, what does the word positive means? So positive is an adjective and it used to talk about people or the situations. So when something is positive, when someone is positive, he or she is here hopeful and confident. Next, number 4, which is flinch. Okay, so this word refers to an action. Everyone, have you ever seen dog who try to catch the thing that their owner throw in the air and the dog run to get that thing? So this is the word flinch. Okay, and the word is to go another place to get some things. Now let's go to number 5, the word trouble. The word trouble here. So trouble refers to problem. It has the same meaning. Next, the last one is impressed. So impressed is an adjective. When you are impressed, you feel admirations. You admire someone. Very good. Now let's move on to another 4 words here on our whiteboard. So let's start with number 7, friendship. So friendship, when you are becoming friend with another person, you have friendship with those persons. So here, when 2 people are friends. Next, unforgettables. So this is an adjective we use to refer to your feeling. So unforgettable here is being not able to forget. You cannot forget. Number 9, command. So command can be function as a verb or it can function as a noun. If it functions as a verb, it means order somebody to do some things. But when it functions as a noun, it means instruction. Okay, which means you give the command, means you give the instruction. And the last one is puppy. Yeah, puppy. It's very easy, which means a baby dog. Very good. Now everyone, you have learned all this word already, and pay attention to each of the words. You will need to do a lot of exercise regarding to the meaning of the word, the usage of the word, and the spelling of the word as well. So pay attention to this word. And as I said in the first minute of this video, that we are going to listen to the conversation again. And now everyone, I think you learn all the word and the conversation is very easy for you. But when you are listening to the conversation, pay attention. You will need to answer some comprehension question. Now everyone, let's listen.
Dialogue, a very special pet. Hello, I'm a writer for a magazine called People and Pets. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all. I'd be happy to answer some questions for you.
Great! First of all, do you come to the park often?
Yes, I come to the park every day with my 3 dogs.
3 dogs? That's wonderful! You must like dogs a lot.
Absolutely. They are my favorite kind of pet.
Oh, really? Why are dogs your favorite kind of pet?
Dogs are great company. My parents work a lot, so my dogs keep me from being lonely. They greet me when I come home. They stay by my feet while I study, and they sleep beside me at night.
They sound like great pets. Do you play games with them?
Yes, we play fetch with a tennis ball or a stick. I throw the ball or stick and they bring it back to me. We also play catch with a frisbee. I throw the frisbee and they jump into the air to catch it. Then they bring it back to me.
Your dogs seem to have a lot of energy. What other qualities do you like about them?
They are loving animals. For example, when I am sad, they sit next to me and put their heads on my leg. Also, they are very loyal. They never run away from home, and they protect me from danger. One time, there was a fire in our house while I was asleep. My dogs woke me up and saved my life.
Wow! You are lucky to have such wonderful pets. Thank you for taking the time to answer my questions. Enjoy your time at the park.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
Alright, now you already finished the listening. Are you ready for answering some question, everyone? Very good. I think now you are ready for those questions because it is very easy if you pay attention to the speaker. And the question will appear here on top of the letter, on top of the whiteboard, so that you can read the question along the way. So let's start with the first questions. So the first question here is, where are the people and what are they talking about? So can you answer this question? Sure, in the conversation, those people, they are at the park and they are talking about special pets. So let's move on to question number 2. So question number 2 is, what is the boy's favorite kinds of pet? So the favorite animals that the boy want to have as his pet is dogs. The boy like the dogs. So how many dogs does he have? Based on the conversation, there are 3 dogs. Very good. Now let's move on to the last questions for our today lesson. The last question is, why is dog his favorite pet? Give three reasons. So the first reason, based on the conversation, is dogs are great companies, which means the dog always there to help you. When you are sad, the dog look at you and the dog will feel sad as you as well. And when you are happy, the dog will be happy with all of you. That is why they said dog is a great company. And reason number 2, dog can play many games with you. Dogs have a lot of energies. They can run, they can jump, and you can train them to play a lot of games with you. And the last reason, the boy said, dogs are loving animals, right? As I said, dog can feel sad. If you are sad, dog will come to accompany you when you are alone. Everyone? So I hope you understand this conversation, and everyone, don't forget, as I said, all the vocabulary on the whiteboard are very important. You will need to do some exercise regarding to this vocabulary. So pay attention to each individual words, pay attention to the pronunciations, pay attention to the spelling, pay attention to the meaning. Now that is the end of our session, and I hope to see all of you again in the next sessions. Goodbye everyone.